dignitaries on this side, including our esteemed Dean, Additional Director, Medical Superintendent, DDF, IFA, and of course the helmsman of the show of today is none other than Colonel Shailesh Tripathi, Dr. Bhupendra, dear faculty members and dear students. By taking admission in hospital administration, you have come to a different stream which is an amalgamation of medical as well as administrative aspect. I know and I congratulate Shailesh Tripathi to start this course. Despite all the arts, all the difficulties, all the hassles, all the stripes and spells, Shailesh Tripathi obviously is one who could start this course in 2024 and second batch has already been inducted. I think induction term is a fallacious term here. You are already induced by now. Once you have joined this course, I know Shailesh was trying to start it in May or June, but I emphasize that the session must go regularly. And let those who join this course, they should follow this course. They should not leave this course in between, spoiling one or other seat. I had been from last 10 years having a close association with hospital administration. Even in SGPGI, when hospital administration MHA was started, I was one of the members who screened the applications for the faculty members, and because we could not get very qualified faculty members for hospital administration, we had to compromise seeing the experience of a faculty member who was founder of hospital administration in SGPGI. In the same way, professor, which is ought to be professor, but at this point of time, I will address him as a colonel. Colonel Shailesh Tripathi has taken a lot of pains to start this course, and the credit goes to Colonel Shailesh Tripathi to start this course. This would be kept in the record and history of this institution. My second thanks goes to the then director, the ex-director, Professor Kameswar Prasad sir, who conceptualized it, that hospital administration in today's practice remains an integral part of any good institution. And that is how he conceptualized, he mindfully thought it, and ultimately the Shailesh Tripathi was one who ultimately put it to the ground. So you are here. Hospital administration is not only the administration, and moreover you are born in a premier institution. That is a privilege. Hospital administration is you are a rare breed. Do you know, when I joined neurosurgery in All India Institute in 1991, I was given to understand and I was emphasized that you are the rare breed. How come? I asked one of my seniors as to how come I am a rare breed. He said, there are only 500 neurosurgeons in this country and hardly 20 have been trained from All India Institute. So this came to my mind, if I am a rare breed, I will have to do work in a rare manner and in a very dedicated manner and probably unrelenting manner in order to reach the expectation of the people of the country to render my services in days to come. So this is how I wish to convey you that you are a rare breed. Why are you rare breed? Because in neighboring states, there is no institute conducting this course of MHA. It is equivalent to MD in hospital administration. The only difference is that the MD is recognized by NMC, vis-a-vis MHA is recognized by UGC. UGC carries 2 years course, MD is a 3-year course. If you complete 1 year of senior residency or maybe tutorship following your MHA, you become equivalent to MD in hospital administration. Irrespective of the fact that, as MS has told, that one of the candidate is already MD pediatrics, but I think if he has joined following MD pediatrics, obviously he wants to become administrator. And becoming administrator today is not an easy job. It's also a very challenging job. Administration, if you start learning right from now, then only you can become a successful administrator. To manage the human power, human resources is one of the most difficult tasks on the earth today. It's not only in India, it's entire throughout the globe. The big problem is to manage the human resources. So as ADA has already emphasized, and MS also touched that point, including Dean, that you will have to become the part and parcel of administration in this institute along with the learning process. How come MS has told about the hospital waste, about the biomedical waste? I have requested your mentor Professor Shailesh Tripathi, and now you are professor, because repeatedly it is coming from my tongue. So Shailesh Tripathi has been requested to make a system in this hospital for the segregation of the biomedical waste and hospital waste in a very particular manner and subsequently its disposal. The things do not remain restricted only to hospital waste and biomedical waste. You need to look into a different aspect of the hospital. It is the time when you can learn so many things. You try to look after kitchen, how the kitchen is run, what kind of services are rendered. You try to roam around the laundry, you try to see how the cleanliness is maintained. You try to roam in the CSSD, you see how the sterilization is going on. You try to see the patients in OPD as to how they are facilitated, whether the registrations are done aptly or not done, what kind of the people who are denying because of one or other reason, what kind of the facilities which are rendered in the institute yet not made available to the patients. So those kinds of things, I have today only written a letter to MS to formulate, to establish a complaint cell with the help of hospital administration where senior people can sit and address the problem. Because this is the state where literacy is dominant. So you will have to keep vigil on those things also. Hospital administrators are not only administrators, they are half of the lawyers. Today, there is a need to understand that in a rampant state of unethical practices, you will have to learn the ethical things. Until you learn the ethical practices, you cannot teach, you cannot impose, you cannot execute, you cannot ask people to bring them into the practice. Most of the people do not know what is ethical, what is not ethical. Whatever they have been doing for years together, they are thinking everything is ethical. So ethical issues are to be taken into cognizance. The responsibilities and liabilities and of course the rights of the patients, responsibilities, liabilities, rights of the nursing, technical staff, faculty members. This is something which should be known to you, and until you know it, you cannot teach it to other people. So hospital administration is not something passing, it's a management skill of teaching the people. It is the management of inflow of the patients. It is the management of emergency. it's a management of trauma, it's a management of hospital, it's a management of ICU, it's a management of OPD, it's a management of legal issues, it's a management of common administrative issues. So these 2 years are for you here. If these 2 years you do it diligently, you do with dedication, if you do with the devotion, I am reasonably sure in days to come you are going to sit on the higher chairs of any good institution, barring the RIMS. You can sit in RIMS also. The posts are, we are not getting senior agents today. And before you pass, the posts of senior agents and post of tutors have already been created, hassle free. So tomorrow, the moment you complete your MHA, you can jump into the senior agency program in order to facilitate the new batches. So you have lot many responsibilities. You are blessed one. And as far as the induction is concerned, you have already been induced. Thank you very much for tolerating me.